Hey guys, Disciple here, and today we are doing some fantasy sports stuff. Now I'm going to see if my headset is working, because it doesn't feel as if it is. Let's see. Usually that plays into the microphone, or into the headset. Anyways, fantasy basketball is upon us in December, starts a new season. We have to figure out who's going to get that number one pick, and today we are deciding what happens. Going to give a few minutes later to get here, but we're going to use the draftpicklottery.com website. We've used it before when I've done raffles and giveaways and whatnot. We've used it for other fantasy leagues. If you're here for gaming, give us 15-20 minutes and we'll probably start some gaming. And then till then, we're going to talk fantasy, talk basketball, talk whatever you want fantasy related. Sorry. Right now, for some reason, let's see. Let's just go to YouTube. Make sure this audio is working correctly.
To everyone who dreams of being a DJ,
That audio is playing. Usually when I have a transition on my Streamlabs OBS, it has some music to it, and it plays and all that jazz. Morning dude, Josh from Cranium here. What's going on, Josh? Thanks for being here. I know Cranium is following me, but are you, Josh? Xander, are you following me? Thanks for being here regardless. Thanks, man. We're doing some fantasy basketball administrative stuff real quick, determining who in our fantasy basketball league is going to get the first pick. Now, those of you that are watching that are in the fantasy basketball league, the way the NBA does it is, you get this probability first team through the 14th team. Now, I can tell you right now, the last place team, which was the way we're doing it is you're basically ranked from who would have been the top seed in the constellation to who would have been the bottom seed in the constellation. This 0.5 will not work here. If you put 0.5 in this algorithm, it won't even recognize it. Thanks, Josh, for being a follower. I appreciate it, man. If you got any fantasy talk you want to do, we're going to be doing this for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to get into some video gaming after that. But if any of y'all have any questions, I run multiple leagues under the umbrella of 5 Points Fantasy Sports, basketball, football, baseball. They want to get a hockey league together. We've got a little bit of interest in that so far, but still just undecided on that one. If you're here, hit that like button. Your name will pop up on the screen. You'll make me feel all warm and tingly inside. You'll give a shout out to yourself, and I'll make sure to recognize you. So if you're here, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the I love you button, whichever button you can reach. Anyway, so the 0.5 is not going to work. The lowest you can do is 1. So Lakers are going to get 1. John Stanley, thanks for liking the stream, man. I appreciate it. And that you just confirmed that my headset's working, because earlier the sounds weren't working. Josh Sander, thanks for liking the stream, man. I appreciate it. All right, so anyways, we're determining the first 4 picks. That's all we're doing. The NBA the NBA lottery does not determine all of them. Or I guess it just doesn't anymore. So the way it works is the first, the second, and third, and the fourth. Those are decided upon ping pong balls, and the probability is based upon this. Okay. Once you get to the 5th through the 14th, you take whatever teams are left, and they become 5, based upon their record, they become 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, Timmy, thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate it. I didn't know you'd already liked. My apologies. Yeah, make sure you hit, if you're on Facebook, type in !notify. That'll allow you to know every time I go live, because I know that I am just that important in your life. You want to know every time I'm live. I'm kidding. My wife doesn't even watch my videos. So, anyways, first, second, third, and fourth, that's all we're determining. Now, everyone 1 through 14 gets a shot. But when we do the draft, when we do the results over here, we are, I'm going to show you, we're going to go through, we'll start at the bottom, but like, okay, hey, obviously you didn't make it, you didn't make it, you didn't make it, you didn't make it. And then we get the top 4. Those will be your top 4. But then everybody that's left, you won't be in that order. We're going to take those, put them back in order of record and division record and points, and then that will make out the 5 through 14. That's just the way they do it. So that's the way we're going to do it. Cool, Josh. Where you work at? I know you say you're working night shift. Where you work at? All right, so this is a really nice site. It's not secure, but I mean, what is nowadays? You got straight. We don't want that. Weighted. We don't want that because it weights them for you. We want to customize it. We got hardwood hoops, 14 teams. Let's get it custom. All right, so I don't even know if y'all know this or not, which teams get what. So we'll do 14, 14, 14, 12 and a half, 10 and a half. So 14, 14, 14, 12.5, 10.5. I think the next one was 9. Ooh. I forgot I had a keybind on the 9 for the applause, and I just hit it, and it just scared me. 7.5, 6, and 4.5. So 7.5, 6, 4.5, 3 and 2, 3, 2. And now this was done a 0.3 and a 0.2 because they were tied, so they split it. The way it's supposed to go is 1.5, 1, and then we have to do 1 on this. We can't. There's no other option. You can't go less than 1. So we'll do 1.5, 1, and 1. 1.5, 1, and 1. Josh said, by the way, I have no idea about fantasy leagues. Yeah, so fantasy league. Okay, so I'm doing something very complicated. This isn't normal fantasy sports, but just to kind of take you into a dive, like this is my Yahoo Fantasy Football League, and what it is right now, I have a team that I drafted. This is a $125 league. I'm 5-4. They're 6-3, and I'm gonna win. But I have a bunch of football players right here. Right, Lamar Jackson's my quarterback. Kevin, thanks for liking the stream, man. I appreciate it. Lamar Jackson's my quarterback. Jefferson, Thielen, James Conner. These guys are real NFL football players. They score points based upon how they do in real life. I face somebody who has players also. They score points. We find out who scores the most points. Whoever scores the most points wins for that week. This is the essence of fantasy sports. It is taking the real game and making it to where regular Joe Schmoes like me can manage it and have fun with it. So, Josh, Timmy, that is the best layman's terms description I can give you. If you got any specific questions, let me know. I'd love to get you in my leagues. They cost money. I don't do any free leagues, but they're fun. So, where are we at? Right here. Hold on. Kevin says, Pistons number 1. Negative. We're going Hawks number 1. Even though the Hawks aren't in this lottery, we're hoping for the Hawks to get that number 1 pick. All right, so LG Phil D-Lad. Who's that? Anyways, we're set. Okay, so we got all these. Now we're fixing to figure out where these teams go. So the team with the least, well, I guess there's 2 teams with the least chance. The LA Lakers. My buddy Brian Seagraves. Terrible team. Just terrible job all around. Hold on, I'm actually going to text him real quick. Anyways, yeah, his crappy team is at the bottom along with Orlando Magic. Now, to be fair, this is what's so sad. Orlando Magic, they actually quit mid-season because if I remember correctly, someone had made I think someone just made a Trump reference. Like, it wasn't, there's not much politics in the league. You know, I mean, some people put some stuff. As diehard as I am into the politics stuff, I think I do a really good job keeping it out for the most part. I mean, I definitely let it leak in. But again, to be as into it as I am, I do a really good job keeping it out. I think that's what happened. Kevin, maybe you can remind me why Orlando left, and then his buddy Miami left right behind him. So we got Lakers, Orlando, Chicago, Sacramento Kings. Then we got, that's probably not the right place to put it, is it? Then we got, just put caps locks on, Dallas Mavericks. Then we got the New Orleans Pelicans. And Ham Dog, if you're watching, that is your Milwaukee Bucks. I believe you got the Milwaukee Bucks. Portland Trailblazers. That doesn't seem right. Let me double check that. Did Portland Trailblazers not make the playoffs? Am I getting them? I think I'm getting Portland and Toronto mixed up. Yeah, I am. POR, TOR. It happens. It happens. All right. Portland was number 7. Charlotte Hornets, number 6. Oh, Kevin. Your Detroit's number 5. Look, 10.5%. You're the first. Am I in this league? Yes, Brian. You are in this league. You are the LA Lakers. This man doesn't even know if he's in the league. Hamdog, we need to talk more politics in PM. Hey, I would love to speak politics, bro. I got the only reason I don't publicly is because of my job. You know, I can't really do that. I appreciate you being here, Hamdog. You're my one. There's always somebody who's watching me on Twitch. I don't know who it is, but there's always one person watching me on Twitch. I know it's not usually you, Hamdog. But when I'm playing, I'm trying to draw this out. If you don't know, I'm trying to keep the anticipation just building. So my guy Kevin, is it Kavon or Kavin? Kavon? I don't know. I'm sure you don't care. It's one of those. All right, so Miami, and it's putting people in there now because the previous time I had used this on this computer for a raffle giveaway. So Miami got number 4, and then Philadelphia 76ers. He's a new team. So we got, excuse me, we've got the OKC. I believe OKC is a new team. No. So the Philadelphia 76ers are... See, now that's right. We had some teams change. San Antonio Spurs, Oklahoma City, Philadelphia. Okay, now I got to get this figured out. So we had some teams swap team names, and that's going to affect this because who once was the Philadelphia 76ers no longer is. He has a different team name. So he would take their spot. Everyone says that I at least know I'm in this league. I feel like I'm in good company because I'm new to Fantrax. Is this a draft? Why do I need to be watching this? Brian, you should always be watching when I go live. You sorry son of a... And then B, this is the lottery, guy. This is determining the first pick in the draft. The way it's going to be done is we're going to hit the submit. Whoever gets the top 4, that will be the top 4 for the draft. And then everybody else that's left over, that gets 5 through 14, you take those teams, you put them in order of record, and then that's where they fall. So even though when we do this, if you get 5th, but you have like the worst record, then you're going to go down here. Just the way it works. If you don't get the top 4, it doesn't matter pretty much. You're going based upon record. It just takes those 4 out of the record order. You're going to get the, hey, I hope you do, bro. I hope you do. Okay. So, but I do have to check one thing real quick to drag it on a little longer. We had some teams change names, and that does affect this. So, let's see. La-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Okay. All right, where we at? Please welcome my. Okay, so the 76ers and the Golden State Warriors are 2 teams that swapped names. So, this Philadelphia 76ers should now be... No. Follow me. So the new team was the Golden State Warriors. He wanted to be... Let me see. Yes. He came. The new guy came in as Golden State Warriors. Well, the Golden State Warriors were in the playoffs. They weren't in the consolation bracket. So he swapped to become the Philadelphia 76ers. The team name. But he's not actually the Philadelphia 76ers. You see what I'm saying? So the guy that should be here, his team was the Philadelphia 76ers, but now he's the Golden State Warriors. So Golden State Warriors should be there. Kevin, will you tell me, did any other teams change names? Or Chris Harryon, if you're watching, did any other teams change names this offseason that I need to know about? Because this is going to change. This becomes this, and then we need to go to our league home, and wherever it has Golden State Warriors, I need to change that to Philadelphia 76ers. It's the same team. I need to be able to do this. There we go. Commissioner messages. It is the same team. It's just they have different names now. So Scott, my man Scott, who's in literally every single league I make, Scott is in. I think his name is Scott Alexander, maybe? I don't know. He was the Golden State Warriors. No. See, I'm getting lost now. Oh, that's what. So Scott just put himself into the draft lottery. That's what just happened. Or no, he's been in the lottery. Yes, he's been in the lottery. Okay, so. Yes. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of confused right now, bro. You tried to get the Knicks, that's right, and I thought it was going to happen. And then the Knicks guy was like, no, I didn't quit. I'm still here. All right, so I really am confusing the heck out of myself right now. So we had Golden State and Philadelphia. They changed names. And that's what we just did. We changed the name. So that team that was right there was the Golden State Warriors, and that was the team that quit. And our new guy took that team name, the Golden State Warriors. So the new guy is on this list right here. But then he swaps names with Scott, and Scott was in the constellation. So Scott's not, yep, all right, everything's good to go. Real tight ship we're running here. Yeah, it gets confusing, bro, because then you got to start thinking about team names versus actual teams. It's I shouldn't allow it. You know, it really just muddies up the waters. But I think I'm definitely thinking a little bit too far into it. All I have to do is change Philadelphia and Golden State, which is what I did. Okay. All right. So Golden State now who is Scott, has the third highest chance. So technically, these three teams should, in essence, get up there. All right, we're ready. We're here. If everybody's ready, give me that thumbs up. Let me know. Is everybody ready? Even my wife said, "Let's go." Hold on. What do we want to do? We want to do. All right, let's get it. Get the hype going, bro. I appreciate you organizing all this. It's crazy complex. Yeah, think of this, Ham Dog. Me and a couple guys. I got some guys behind me that helped me do this. Scott Harrion, Sean Grant, Garrett Mann. 2 of those 3 are in our 3DR Discord as well. And then Matthew Pelham used to help, but he's pretty much MIA now. So we run 7, 8 leagues. I don't even know how many leagues we run. But we do this basically for a bunch of leagues. Luckily, we only have 1 basketball league. All right, here we go. Why is there a 9 right there? I just pressed 9. All right, ready, set, go. All right, so there's your results, guys. You're the pretty one. You're on camera. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I do like the beard. My hair, I do need to. I need to get the beard trimmed up too. Not gonna lie. All right, so with our 14th pick, or one of the last team that has no shot at getting top 4 is Dallas. It's already happened, babe. Calm down. She just scared the crap out of me. What you just saw in my eyes was literal fear. That was real fear that just happened. Okay. All right. Number 3. Who we got still here? I know Detroit's here. And Ham Dog's over on Twitch. Okay. All right. Here we go. New Orleans Pelicans. All right. They are not top 4. Orlando Magic is not top 4. How did Orlando just go again? Oh, God, I hope this isn't glitched out. All right, so if there's a team that's not on this list that should be on this list, then obviously we're one of those Orlandos. Go. We'll keep going. Charlotte Hornets is not on the top 4. LA Lakers is not on the top 4. Detroit Pistons did not make the top 4. Bucks are still in it, Ham Dog. Bucks are still in it. Milwaukee Bucks are not in the top 4. Which we'll make sure that this seems kind of sus right here. Like, why is there Orlando twice? I know I did it correctly. So we'll look into that once we're done. Golden State Warriors is not. One of the 14 ball teams didn't make top 4. Portland. Here we go. All right. The top 4 teams are Sacramento Kings, which they were low. They were the 4th lowest team. Oh my God! Oh no! I was about to say. Wait, Lakers hadn't been picked. But yeah, they are. San Antonio Spurs, Miami Heat. That's a new team. That means OKC is your number 1 draft. So 14 balls, 12.5 balls, 14 balls, and then a 2-baller slipped into the top 4. Now let's see what team. Let's make sure there's one team that wasn't listed. Did we ever say Philadelphia 76ers? No, you're not supposed to because it's supposed to be Golden State Warriors. So, yeah, that's right. Miami, Detroit, Charlotte. Did we say Charlotte? Yeah, we said Charlotte. Portland. Yeah, we said Portland. Milwaukee, we said. New Orleans, we said. Detroit. Yeah, we said Detroit. Dallas Mavericks. Sacramento Kings. Yep. Chicago. I don't think we said Chicago. No, we did not say. Okay. So Chicago Bulls was the one that didn't pop up for some reason. So regardless, Chicago, you would have got one of these spots. You weren't anywhere near the top 4, so it doesn't matter. Chicago Bulls, Orlando Magic. That's kind of weird that it did that. My bad on profanity, LOL. What do you mean? I didn't see any profanity. What you mean? Weak. So, yeah, that's it, boys. This is your top 4. So what we'll do is now, so it's number 1, OKC. Number 2, Miami. Number 3, San Antonio. And then number 4, Sacramento. All right. So now what we can do is we can go to the league from, look at all these leagues. Oh my gosh. We can, no, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want this. Then I want this. We want to go standings. All right, so, and we'll start from the bottom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So Lakers, you were still last. LA Lakers. 13, Orlando, you are still 13. 12, Chicago, you are still 12. 11, Sacramento Kings are gone because they're now number 4. So next would be Dallas Mavericks, number 11. Number 10 will still be New Orleans Pelicans. Number 9 will still be Milwaukee Bucks. Number 8 will still be Portland Trail Blazers. Number 7 will still be Charlotte Hornets. Number 6 will still be Detroit Pistons. Number 5 will no longer be Heat. Number 5 will now be Golden State Warriors. And then we have Thunder there and San Antonio's there. Yeah. All right. So OKC, Miami, San Antonio, Sacramento, and Golden State Warriors are your top 5. Detroit, Charlotte, Portland, Milwaukee, and New Orleans are your next 5. And then Dallas, Chicago, Orlando, and LA Lakers round out the 14. I'm going to go put this into our league. I'm going to end this stream probably just to kind of separate it from my other, my live streams. That way people can come back and just watch this so they can know what's going on. So, yeah, that's it. Good to go. I'm doing pretty good right here. Let's go, Adam Thielen. I mean, there's no worries I'm going to win. Anyways, point being, lottery's over. Good stuff. Been better if we had the league here. Obviously, not many people showed up. Maybe they just don't care. Who knows? But, yeah, PM me about tomorrow. I'm going to wrap this up. Then I'm going to jump on some live streaming. And we'll see you on the flip side.